Hi everybody, my name is Nate Miller. I'm an agent with Dixon Realty and I consistently work with the Verdugo Team. I actually just recently bought a house with the Verdugo Team and I just wanted to let you know that it was a great experience and there's a lot of things I wanted to get you in on why buying a house is a great idea, why choosing Sheryl Verdugo's team is a great decision, and just trying to get out of that rental cycle. For a lot of people my age, it doesn't seem like buying a house is even a realistic expectation within the next few years, but that's really not true. Me personally, Sheryl guided me to finding a co-signer, which was my parents, and using their job security and their employment history and my funds to actually purchase the house, and now I am actually on that title. So there's a lot of people out there, especially people my age, who are kind of stuck in that rent cycle. But they don't really realize that they might be able to afford a lot more than they expect. Maybe a property that's $350,000 to $500,000. It's really not that difficult. Some people actually really enjoy renting because they don't have to do any maintenance on that house. But in the long run, if you're looking to build wealth, even generational wealth, buying these properties is super important because you don't want to be burning that money every month paying rent. Rather, you could be paying a mortgage and stuffing it into that home bank, which you could either sell or hold on to, pull out the equity to buy something else or even upgrade. Whereas if you were renting, once you leave that house, you're leaving all that money behind. A lot of you have heard that the market's actually crashing right now. But at Dixon Realty and myself, and same with Sheryl, we think it's more normalizing back to what it was pre-COVID back in 2019. We're seeing really high interest rates right now, but don't let that discourage you from buying a house. In the next 2 years, we'll be re-electing a new president, and historically, rates get lowered during that time. Politicians trying to push for lowering rates would be a great time to refinance if you had already purchased your house maybe a year prior. Personally, as a real estate agent, I've referred most of my buyers to Sheryl, and so of course, for myself, I decided to go with Sheryl to buy my own home. And I just wanted to say that it was a super easy process. With all the lending regulations that were put in post-2008, it still felt super easy to get into this house, but not so easy that I was nervous that I couldn't make the payment. Working with Sheryl and her team made it super easy, and everything was very straightforward on what I needed to get done, how much I was approved for, and how much I could actually afford. A lot of lenders out there may not actually care on a personal level what you could afford for your monthly payment, but Sheryl made sure that I could afford that payment and that I wouldn't be home poor or home stressed, and that was super important and super helpful to me. With rates being so high, I actually got a rate of a 4.625 with a rate buy down from the sellers, and just that single example, there's plenty more ways we can lower your rate, and Sheryl knows this. So right now, with prices dropping, it actually is a great time to buy, and please contact myself or Sheryl and the Verdugo team to help you with any of your home buying needs.